Good morning and welcome back to Bologna. ULTI.TV here with another broadcast of all the action from EMUC, the European Masters Ultimate Championship. In front of us, the women's division kicks off today after a full day of action yesterday in the mixed and open divisions. We now kick things off in the women's division. Czech Republic, the 7th seed, against Italy, the home team, number 3 seed. I'm Stefan Rapazzo, and I'm here with the wonderful Charlotte Terrasson. We're going to bring you all the action here. Charlotte, what is interesting to you about this game in front of us this morning?
I think first of all, it's interesting to see finally a women teams playing. What is nice is that Italy last time was third. They got the bronze medal, and I talked earlier with one of the captains, Sorrenti, and she told me that they're aiming for a more beautiful-looking medal.
Ooh,
for sure, they would like to go for that, and so it will be interesting to see how they're gonna work their way there. And first game is everything you need to see to know about a team.
About to get going here. The Italians, they've got high ambitions. Czechs are going to be no slouch. They've been a country that has been improving year after year in the women's division, both in the club side and the national side. They had a great showing, a bronze medal. In fact, they knocked out the Italians for, they did, knocked out the Italians for a medal at EUC. The Italians were 4th, and the Czech beat them there for the bronze medal. A few members from each of those teams on these teams here. So as much as this is Masters, a few of the Masters still playing in the open age divisions that we saw in Limerick earlier this year.
That would be a good rematch to see.
It's bound to be a great match here, Charlotte. That is for sure. The women's division, of course, a two-pool division.
Yeah, it is a pretty big pool here for this A pool in women division, containing, including Germany, France, Czech Republic, Italy.
This is a tough pool. There's no easy games in that one. The other side's a 3-team pool with just GB, Finland, and Switzerland. But we are underway. The women's division action has begun. Chiara Lolli with her signature bandana in head. Melaga gets a big under open up and then leads for Sisana. Centering Baroni, Melaga. She waits as the cut turns away back to the center. Baroni, nice throw around, a whole lot of wrist snap in that one. And into the middle, Sorrenti. What a good looking first point for the Italians. On the board there, the goal is cashed in for Fuentes. Susana Fuentes with the goal. Italy, first goal seamlessly put in to that end zone. Charlotte, they look good, huh?
Yeah, that was a really Italian flow as we're used to see it in the national teams. And apparently, the master team makes no exception.
I mean, you say Masters team, you look at that O-line, okay, Barbaro Bondi was out there. But otherwise, these are a lot of players you see on their open age team with Fuentes, with Sorrenti, with Baroni, with Lolli, with Melaga. These are, you know.
As we were joking earlier, it is actually a pretty young team on the Italian side.
For sure. So Sorrenti to Fuentes kicks off the scoring, and Italy up with 1 hold after just about 2 minutes of play, not even.
Let's see now what the Czech O-line is made of.
Here they come. Hashlova gets it under. Barbirakova. Another hard under run in there. Mishalova. Mishalova goes up that sideline. Barborikova goes deep over the head of the defender and in to the hand of Kupkova. Great bit of response there by the Czechs. A tidy start to the game. 2 pulls, 2 clean holds to follow.
Also a very nice flow on this side. I mean, very powerful all line. It felt the energy this line was giving on the field, while we can feel, was, I think, powerful, very intense. Okay, so nice to see that both teams have a very smooth and efficient O-line, and I'm eager to see how this will continue. Good to see that everyone woke up properly and is already 100% on the field from the start. You know that some teams sometimes struggle at this beginning when you have to warm up to wake up the brain. Apparently everyone's here and willing to win that one.
The Italian coffee's got some kick to it, I guess. Bondi gets Malaga with all sorts of space coming under right through the guts. Sisana. Ooh, inside break, great throw by Sisana. Malaga handles and now continued along. Back to center, Baroni. Look to break, now goes back to Bondi. Bondi calling for some movement, then shoots around to Sisana. Bondi in the middle of the field. Malaga now just chips a little bit further forward. Berna goes back. Malaga, Sorrenti. Sorrenti assisted the last goal, the first goal, but this time goes back to Berna. Very patient offense there. Nobody looking to get the stats themselves. Eventually, Malaga finds Bondi open, and that's the goal-scoring combination. But the Italians, patient, patient, patient is the word.
Great America that we've seen play also alongside Jinx in some seasons.
Yeah, this season I think she has indeed moved to Berlin to do a doctorate of sort, I believe. Postdoc research in Berlin. 14 years playing, Greta Malaga. She's been doing it for quite some time, since '09. And cites her career highlight as winning UCF with Shout. And that wasn't 2 weeks ago. She was on the receiving end that time. She got the silver medal, but she did win with Jinx in Caorle. And possibly another time with Shout, not Jinx, but did she win one or two? Definitely one. Let us know
For
in the
sure
chat if you know.
Caorle. Many years ago, Shout champions, and again champions this year.
Are they 3 or 4 time champions now? 4?
I think 4. At least 3 for sure, but 4.
Dynasty.
Oh!
Boom, wind up, send it. It's hanging. Defense is late to the party, and they come down with that one. Shonova, and in for goal into the 19 shirt, Hashlova. Czechs respond with a stand and deliver huck backhand from the brick mark.
Just not in bounds, just in front of the line. But no worries. What a beautiful catch. Jumping in the middle of the Italian defender. No challenge for the tall receiver. I said Shanova. Beautiful read and grab for a finisher in the end zone. And this is 2-piece. No break to be seen yet.
No turn to be seen yet.
No turn. Clean offenses. More suspense for us. Who is gonna break first? Who is gonna make that difference first? Let us know what you think in the comments.
Bondi goes to Lolly. Lolly throws high.
Second.
Ooh, second effort, still a little miss there. Fuentes can't get the hands to it. That's the first turn of the game.
Here it is.
Hadlakova. Now to Sharmakova. Hadlakova. Hadlachova is on every other right now. Into the 12 shirt of Kotsurova. Centering pass, now shot for goal. That one goes in, and the Czechs celebrate a big break. Salusova, the recipient of the goal. And the Czechs break first and take advantage of the first turnover of the game.
Well, here it is. We're wondering and asking your opinion about this. Hope you were right. Because Czech Republic just broke this Italian offense. Let's have you see another look at this score. This pass that allowed the break for Czech Republic in this early game. First game in the women division.
A reminder to like and subscribe to this game, to this channel. It is the birthday of our YouTube channel today. Happy birthday to us. We'll celebrate later, but right now, Sorrenti and the O-line trying to get back on track. Great throw. Sorrenti sees Melaga not all the way in, but on the line. And Melaga just has a little shoulder shake, gets Fuentes in the corner, and the Italians respond after being broken.
What a fast point. Yep, indeed, their answer to that break, like, okay, you think you're gonna break us? Let us show you how fast we can play. No time for defense to get a hand on this one. What an efficiency. Beautiful cut from Fuentes, getting rid of the defender, breaking ankles in the end zone and getting free for the pass. How not throw that one? Beautiful. Fuentes already with 2 goals on her side, 2 out of 3. Pretty good stats.
2 to 3 ain't bad. Pagliarani with the pull, and the Czechs look to stay in the driver's seat here. First cut under looks good. Barbara Idiakova. Under comes, that's Kubkova, and then straight back upfield. Now the big shot comes out of the hands of Shonova and into the hands of Kubkova. The Czechs strike efficiently there with a deep shot and really stretching the field open. Czech Republic looking strong in the opening quarters of this game.
Very fast offenses. I mean, there's almost no time in these points. They're very, as I said, efficient, giving a hard time to defense to follow whatever is happening on the field. Love it. Not hesitating to throw anything. Whatever is open is served.
The Flies of Bologna also had their coffee this morning and are up and active. A lovely sunrise and sunset in this city of Bologna from what we've seen yesterday and today. Baroni, Sisana, and Sisana sees the open receiver, takes the open receiver, Lara Cornali, the goal scorer, and Italy looks efficient this time.
What a pivot from Sisana. She really extended that reach and got that nice, I think, break side throw. That was a backhand. Usually would also mean break side. Amazing put. Any case, yep, that was a break side throw. Let's have a look at it. Sisana with a big pivot reaching out to get to her teammate, and an easy score again. I mean easy because it does look easy, but breaking a mark like this is not the easiest task. But these players have experience for sure and know how to play with the mark.
It's easy to throw to open receivers. I think the Baroni throw, that the hockey assist, the one before, was a nice break throw too. A step around, nice quick release wrist, and made Sisana's break a little easier because there was some separation from the mark. There was not right on her, so both of those throws really made it easy to hit the break side cut. So, Czech Republic still in front. Mashloviakova finds the open receiver on the sideline, Hashlova, who goes center. Burshkova moves it up, Barbiakova goes deep and smacked away between Fantinato and Barsazzi. Both of them closed the lane. I think it was Fantinato who got the hand on the block before colliding with teammate Barsazzi.
A lot of bodies in the end zone. Everyone wanted to have a chance to get that disc. Fantinato had the last word, and this is the first turnover on the Czech Republic offense line, and the first chance for Italy to get that break.
High stall counts. Oh, and the under from Barsazzi sees the disc slip away. Czechs pick up. Masloviakova goes to center. Barbariakova. Oh, nice break throw there. Beautiful inside flick to take away the mark. And the Czech Republic back on the board with a hold after giving one away.
What a fast release. Oh, wow. I really like that inside. I didn't take long to think. I was just looking for options, and oh, here's my teammate. Boom. Reach for her. Here is the score. Unfortunate drop on the Italian side that had a disc for break, but right in the end zone of Czech Republic. A full field to cross. Here is the grab from Shanova, who's been having also a very good game so far already, with 1 goal, 2 assists from 5 points. I mean, more than the half involving her.
Not a bad outing, not a bad outing at all. So, the Italian ladies will go again. They're playing from behind, 1 break down, 1 goal down on the score. Bondi picks up the disc and will bring that to the brick mark. Zone by the Czechs. Sorrenti. And Sorrenti throws behind, and it's knocked away. Chermakova goes up line, has a connection. Chakretova, and the Italians get it back. Malaga picks up. Fuentes was deep, but the Italians think better of it and take the more conservative options that are right in front of them. Bondi with the disc. Baroni tries to shake free. Good defense by the Czechs in the dump space. Sisana shows an opening. Fakes the deep. Nice, strong fake by Sisana. Malaga. Up line, but not far enough for Sorrenti, and it's smacked away by Kotsurova.
Oh, we see on the replay what I didn't see on the field. Thank you, Steph, that indeed it was a block. Great defense.
It did hit Sorrenti after the block, but definitely knocked off of its original line right before it would have got to the hands. So that is a timeout on the field. We're going to take a break too, and we'll be back with more action after this. We live in a world where everything can be referenced online. Imagine if the greatest moments in our sport were never filmed. Eurodisc continues to do what it takes to make free-to-watch live streams a reality. Let's leave nothing to the imagination. We'll consume the action live, and we'll support those that helped to make it happen. If it wasn't streamed, it didn't happen. Eurodisc.
What a grab!
Oh my God!
Somehow they do it!
And we're back here in Bologna. I would have loved to be able to report to you that we went out and had a nice look around the town and enjoyed all that Bologna has to offer. We did have some amazing pizza right here at the venue. They've got a beautiful dome-shaped oven and some great pizzas. But we didn't even have time to go for a gelato. We were here working till the wee hours of the night, back up at the crack of dawn to bring it to you. So some of the wonders of Bologna have to be left till later for us and our crew. We're here to work, Charlotte.
No holidays, working, serious working, but a very pleasant work, I'd say, because nothing better than watching Ultimate. No, there is something better, playing Ultimate. However, a pleasure to see these amazing players in front of us, giving us a show, and what a round!
And there they come. Chakretova goes up line, and the big shot comes out of Metkova, and another one cashes in for the Czechs. Metkova looks to hit Salusova, and Czechs staying ahead here, 6-4. That's another break.
This is another break, indeed. Italy offense had a redemption chance. The disc got back to them, but Czech Republic just really put up the gas and give so much energy. Look at this, so close to get that defense. See the disappointment on Sorrenti's face, but happiness on the Czech player, Salusova.
You can feel the disappointment in Sorrenti. She did a great job. She was there, but when you are that close, it's just no other feeling but disappointment. Oh my goodness! If I was just
you felt the
2 centimeters taller or jumped 1 nanosecond earlier, whatever it is, they're tough ones to accept. But a great throw to ensure it did get over the head of Sorrenti. That one bounces in and rolls out. Sorrenti is going to pick it up and take it from the line where it came out rather than opt for the brick mark. Sorrenti zips one in. Great throw to initiate the offense. Now Melaga goes to Baroni. Baroni had Sisana, but pops up and over Melaga! You got to be kidding me. Goes to ground. That one looked like it was too far, but if Greta Melaga is on the receiving end, too far is only an imagination. She can fix those problems with layouts like that. Sorrenti, deep. Fuentes on the chase. Nice finish. Charlotta. How about that spark by Melaga, and then the rest of the offense just kept clicking.
And again, a Sorrenti Fuentes point. And I always talk about it, but because I love it. The backhand around of Sorrenti, whenever she has the chance to throw that one, oh my, be aware, because she's got a powerful backhand outside and very precise. Look at this one. After a swing, we got Melaga's layout, incredible saving of disc. And here, this power position for Sorrenti with the backhand, hesitating no second to release to Fuentes, completely free in the break. Breaks out of the end zone, gorgeous. This is 6-5. Czech Republic on offense still ahead after their both breaks. What a nice energy to have as a first game in the morning, waking us up as well. so early, and both teams really giving a lot to entertain us and also to win, I guess. That is the main goal first.
Yeah, win, win, win. That's what everybody's here for. That's what ULTI.TV's here for. We're undefeated so far ourselves too. Czechs moving up the line. A little bit of crash in the lane by Capello, but not enough. Barboriakova goes back into the shirt of Mishlova. Mishalova goes over top. And then into the dump space there. Manyakova. Barboriakova. Spinning around. Purshkova. Nice pop over top. Vodyahanalova. Fake Mishalova. And finds a bit of space. Now the big throw. Looking for the money, but the step in front D. Fantinato takes it away, and the Italians will get a break chance. A rare opportunity so far for them.
Fantinato always at the right spot in the end zone here for the defense. Really like that zone defense that managed to slow down these fast offenses for sure. Forcing that riskier, let's say, long pass after moving the disc around for a bit but not gaining meters. The hurdle seemed like a good option, but also risky as always, and this is exactly what the zone was waiting for, I guess, what Fantinato was waiting for, having her position on that one.
And Capello found in open space. Italians busting up the near sideline. Battistini gets a touch. Capello too far in front though for Pagliarani, and the Czechs get it back. Swing wide, Street Chariot, Purshova. And the deep shot, hanging, dangling, caught in two hands there. Shonova goes back to Barboriakova. Hammer, low but picked up. That is a great saving layout, Mishalova. Hammer, one good hammer deserves another. Smacks it over Shonova with the goal. A two-hammer setup to score Charlotte. That's exciting.
Oh yes, you know I love it. Give me more hammers. Delightful. What a better option than hammer it again. Indeed, after this massive saving layout, like two millimeters from the ground. Let's have another look.
There's the
It's
turnover.
unfortunate. This is probably due also to the hurtful, injured shoulder, let's say, of Pagliarani, who usually would serve layouts all the time.
So Lolli and the Italians need to keep holding and find a way to get some breaks later in the game. Sisana inside to Baroni. To Lolli, and then in for goal into the 33 shirt of Lara Cornali. Another goal for the Italians.
Again, what a fast point. We have a replay on this easy throw by Lolli to Susani. No, Cornali, excuse me, Cornali for the score. Very different pace once there's no zone. And very different game. Oh, the Czech Republic also put up a zone after the Sony look defense of the Italian D-line. That was interesting to see how they, I guess, chose to let players completely free, but to focus on the trap. However, Pagliarani found the open player and didn't hesitate to go for that bit riskier pass. Not that much when you know how to throw. This one goes out of bounds.
And brick indicated. For the Czech Republic, they will walk it to the middle of the field. Not quite the middle of the whole field, but the center mark, 20 meters up from the goal line. That is the brick mark, and when the initiating throws, the pulls go to bounds, that is the default starting spot for the offense, as the Czechs have done. That throw floats by Haslova, and it goes away now. And Pagliarani will pick up the chiseled veteran. From Rimini, gets things going. Capello, Pagliarani.
Oh.
Pagliarani opens things up. Barsasi, 2 hands on it. Waits for the first flood of traffic, then dumps back to Pagliarani. Pagliarani wants that forehand to the wide side, centers with eventuality. Capello now far side. She gets that one out of the hands of Facchini, and now Arnelli spins. Pagliarani for goal, not yet. Right back to Facchini. Pagliarani inside, and the foot is down that time. Capello with the goal. And the Italians make it 7-7. And their first break of the game, Charlotta.
This is the first break for Italy. Oh my gosh, right on time to get to the Galaxy point we have in front of us right now, happening live for you. Look at this Capello defense layout and the work in front of the end zone. That defense from Czech Republic, they really put a lot of pressure and didn't let Italy get that last step in the end zone until for a long time. I mean, until they scored, obviously, but they really kept that one in front of the line. And I really like that bladed throw from Pagliarini. As I said, she doesn't hesitate to get those riskier throws. She will use whatever is needed to reach the open players. If you poach, she's gonna use that. Not hesitate to reach for these.
So Italy would need to break again and win this Galaxy point to put things back on serve. Of course, Czechs don't care about keeping things on serve. If they score, they get the 2-for-none opportunity. They will 100% receive 2 pulls in a row. That much we know. They will receive this pull, and whatever happens at the end of this point, they will receive the first pull of the second half. So advantage right now for the Czechs, but a little bit of momentum finally taken away by the Italians as we kick things off on Galaxy Point. Czech Republic wind up, big spin around. Mishalova still high stall count, and Barsasi steps in the lane and knocks it away with 2 hands. Pagliarani sends deep. Fuentes is under it. Big one-hand grab, goes up and takes that Euro disc out of the sky. And the Italians break. 2 breaks in a row to end the half. It's back on serve, 8-7 Italy. Czechs will receive the pull to start this next half.
What a fast break! Oh my gosh, and Fuentes with one more stat on her stat board. 4 goals for her in this first half of the points scored by her. Amazing job. Great throw from Pagliarini, again serving these amazing shots.
A beautiful first half. Love the way that shapes up and down, a little back and forth action. It is the Italians who get their first lead of the game since, not their first lead of the game, but since 2-1 they haven't been up. And they are now going into half. We're going to take a break here for halftime. We'll be back with second half action. Don't you go anywhere. We will see you then.
There are so many reasons to outfit your team in Force beyond just looking the part of a champion. Force offers professional design services with their dedicated graphics team. All apparel is produced in France. Force works with a local labour team and their raw materials are sourced in Europe. Force insists on transparency with no hidden fees and international express shipping. Look the part and play the part with Force Sportswear.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, ULTI.TV, the best in the world.
Become a member and
fund
fund
our
our
work
work.
to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
And we are live here, Bologna, in a wild first half. Italy 8, Czech 7. What do you think of that first half, Charlotte?
Indeed, I think wild is the right word, because this energy and how do you say, power from both all lines were super good, very clean offenses, and I mean, defense then just increased, defense energy also just increased. Czech Republic first with 2 breaks, and Italy arrives right at the end of this first half to break twice, 3 points in a row to win that Galaxy point. Amazing. So can't wait to see what is going to happen now in this second half, starting right now with Czech Republic in offense.
And the dump pass goes back and forth, and then over top, the misfire, and the Italians are feeling it right now. Facchini to Barzazzi. That one all the way over to the far sideline, Servi. And I think that one's being called out. Galante looks back to the sideline. I think her teammates agree. The foot was on the tape. It's a turnover. So the Czechs will take over. Masloviakova goes inside and gets Mishalova. Burchova looks to flip it over top, Masloviakova. And now the Czechs are going backwards. Barboriakova. Goes to sideline. Manyakova. Ooh. Far sideline. Trying to work it around. Purshova. Then she goes backwards. And they had run out of options and now just jacked it.
And Italy back with the disc. Another chance to get that offense.
And the Italians moving Servi from Cagliari, the Sardinian on the team, getting involved in the play here. Barzazzi. Barzazzi with a high stall count, but gets it away. Ooh, and what a pickup there Battistini sacrifices the body and hits the ground. Serbi. Hammer, but into the defense and knocked away. Burshova makes sure it is defended. And she picks up and calls the timeout for the Czechs. They're going to think about this one. 8-7 to Italy. Czechs looking to hold dirty. We're going to take a break and be right back with more second half action.
Wait. Isn't this for the other apparel? We've got like new stuff, right? Bring it in. Feast your eyes on the new fan version of our iconic ULTI.TV sweatshirts. Great fan gear available for you. Check out our new range of colors and insist on staying warm and looking fresh. Shipping is available after EUCF. Get your fan gear and be one of us.
Back in action, 8-7, a bit of a grinder, the first point of the second half, nothing given easy. The Czechs get their disc back from this Italian D-line.
I think that's the most turnovers we've had so far in a point.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's been a tidy game. There's been 1 point of the game with 3 turnovers, and everything else has been 0 or 1. And yeah, every case there's been 1, it's been a break. Oh no, there's been 2 turnover point. I lied.
How dare you. So let's see what they prepared during these timeouts. Deep breath taken.
Everybody had a moment to do something and think, and you have a moment to hit that like button. Go ahead and do it. That's the only call to action I'm giving you right now, too. Just hit the like button. And the Czechs working it around. Arborikova spinning and shaking. Manyakova, far sideline now. Sent right back to center through the hands. And the burn and turn happens again. Time over, the turn out, but after the timeout, 2 throws and a turnover. There is a discussion.
But there is a call, yes. Maybe the result of all this will change with this, if they believe it's important to talk about. This coach on the sideline is agreeing. Kari shaking hands like, yes. No idea what is happening, even with the body language. Hard to tell, hard to translate. I think it's just about positioning.
So it is going to be a turnover will stand. Serbi runs to pick it up. Floats one up and through and gets a play out of Galante, who had earlier watched her foot on the tape and was somewhat responsible for giving it up. She's the one who gets it back. 9-7 in the end, the Italians hold, or break.
they just continue scoring, breaking, but that one was a tougher one, I guess. I mean, 5 turnovers. Oh, look at this visionary throw, like the bladey outside, just to go above. As long as it works, and it did work for the break. Serpito Galante. We have another D-line from Italy who clearly increased intensity. Maybe we were saying everyone woke up in the morning and all, like they were ready to play, but maybe they were not actually completely waking up, but that was already intense game to say how strong they are. I mean,
the offenses were awake early. Now it seems like the defense is awake too, at least the Italian defensive unit.
And another zone defense. It worked, why not twice?
Exactly. Let's see how they go. Fenclova. And it looks effective so far. High stall counts. Chermakova, and they're forced to send it. They do have a defender under it, but not one that can get in front of Fantinato. She takes it away, but a full flub out of the hand there. The hand did not do the work that was intended. Can Fantinato take another? No, this one by Chermakova. She looks for a bit of space, then zips the assist in for the goal. The Czechs do put one back on the board. And it is Kotsurova with the goal. Yeah, that's a nice piece of work there. The Italians did great defensive work, but the immediate give back there on the throwing failure.
A slippery disc, unfortunately. So a hold for Czech Republic, who are gonna need to find some spicier defense or anything else that could stop the Italian flow. They had it in the beginning. They had something. They found, how do you call this? Problem in the system, when a bug in the system, to use it and turn over the disc, break it. Why not just do it again?
So nice they can do it twice.
They did it twice.
Lolli receives the pull. Sorrenti right back to Lolli. How many colors of headbands does Lolli have? Normally she wears the red. The blue's a new one.
I think the red is for shouts.
Okay.
Well, the blue is azzurro.
Azzurro. Okay. Sorrenti puts it deep. Fuentes and Sorrenti connect again. Sorrenti puts the prayer hands together saying, I think I got away with one there. That one was maybe a little bit too close to the defender, but hey, Fuentes is bailing her out. She does it again there. And another goal for the Italians, 10-8. Here's another look.
What a great connection between those two players, Sorrenti, Fuentes. Sorrenti not hesitating again. I mean, even though the defense was there with the receiver as Fuentes, look at this read on this. She exactly knew where to stand. Didn't let defense drag her too much. Beautiful put again, that backhand from Sorrenti, lovely, always here.
Sorrenti, Fuentes, Sorrentes, the combination. Look at that stat line. 5 goals for Susana Fuentes Velez.
Fuentes Velez coming from the club of Torino, playing for B-Fire.
And born in Medellin, the club, or the city that's represented by the popular club team Revolution, and now Macana.
I mean, the name Fuentes Velez, I think you can guess. It's not very, the most Italian one.
Not the most. Czechs with a different range of names. Borshova goes to the wide sideline.
Making our
Mishalova gets up the line, and Masloviakova gets a lot of meters now. Kubkova into the middle, but the hand won't squeeze. It was coming fast and a little too far out in front. Up the line now, Arnelli and the Italians look to break. Capello leads it out in front. There's the chase. Battistini with the goal. And there's a conversation on the field. Must be a travel. Arnelli, about 3 throws earlier, is chatting with Pushova.
That was pretty fast, so you know that sometimes travels can happen. You're in the flow and you just take that one step too much. That's really too bad for Czech Republic, who really found those holes in the Italian zone finally and managed to get through it. Always finding new free players for big gainers.
Arnelli, Pagliarani. High release, tried for Barzazzi, but she can't control it. And frustration shown by Mishalova. Barzazzi trying to reiterate what she thought happened, but a little bit of frustration in the body language of Marie Mishalova, the 35-year-old out of Prague. Good time for you to hit that like button. Go ahead. It's the little thumbs up. That means like. So, I don't know how, if you're looking around, you see something that looks like a hand with a thumb up, just press the button. But nothing bad will happen, only good things. Shot goes deep. Pagliarani gets in front and taketh away. Arnelli gets a big gainer and gives another gainer, Fantinato. Fantinato to Barzazzi. Barzazzi inside and gets a gainer all the way to Battistini. And Pagliarani with the goal from Battistini. The 34-year-old from Rimini, part of the organizational team of the legendary Paganello tournament. She gets an assist there, and she had the first goal. But here's that D by Pagliarani. Beautiful takeaway. And is that a bookends for Pagliarani?
It is. That's what I wanted to say. You were talking about, like, wait, this is a bookend for Pagliarani. Come on, say something. And this Riminese connection, beautiful. Pagliarani everywhere on the field. She does everything. She scores, she assists, she throws, and she does the defenses. Amazing. I mean, I say Riminese because she's from Rimini originally, but now living in Bologna, playing with Shot for a few years, already several time champions with them as well.
Here's the pull. 11-8. And the Czechs go back and forth. Hadlachova. Fenklova. To the other Fenklova. Ooh, careful. Nice catch there. Eva Fenklova hangs on and she gets it back. Now, Hadlachova. And in for goal just like that. Looks like that's in the hands of Medkova for the goal.
What a beautiful give and go right in front of the end zone. That is exactly how you should reach an end zone, to give no time for defense to set up a wall What a pace in these passes from the Czech players. Venslova for the assist to Metkova. Beautiful give and goes. I mean, Venslova everywhere on these last passes. She went, gave and went and gave and went. Yes, this is give and go. So it is 9-11. You know what this means, Steph?
Emergency.
Emergency for Czech Republic to score some breaks. There are 31 minutes left into this game. However, given the pace of these offenses, I don't think we'll reach this time.
Meliga gets that one coming under Baroni. 2 hands on it. Baroni sporting the wonderful Tom's Tournament gift socks from 2 years ago. Sorrenti to Meliga, cross field, Lolly, strong right hand there. Turns to center, zips one up. Now the shot deep, that one from Cornali. And the Italians put one on, finding Meliga in the back of the end zone.
What a beautiful look. These throws in the free space are the best ones. When you shot for deep, you can just put it in the free space and wait for your receiver to get there instead of aiming for your receiver. It's also a pretty good way when you know how to play with your teammates. It's a very powerful throw. We have a replay on it, beautiful. Perfectly put in the back of the end zone. Steph fighting with the flights.
They are winning, I'll tell you that. I'm way bigger than them, but they have the numbers. Cornali has the throws, and Meliga, well, of course she's gonna have no problem hauling it in. 2 assists, and that's her first goal of the game. But a nice stat line, no surprise for Greta Meliga. So 12-9, Charlotte, as you said before, there's still more than 30 minutes remaining. I don't think time's gonna be an issue here.
These offenses are playing so well. And I mean,
Ooh, and a turnover
and as
there.
I say that.
Aslova, now Pagliarani goes to Barsasi. Pagliarani. Serpi. Serpi, by the way, who cites her sporting hero as Pagliarani. Eccolo. Barsasi. Oh, look to break and puts the defender on skates before floating one up. Fantinati! Fantinato comes down with that one over the pile. Fantinato has been great in the air today.
Oh, she is. Whether it is for a score or defense, she's there. But can we just talk about the fact that it was Barzazzi who got rid of her mark. Mark fell down, but still she went for that high release that you would usually throw when you cannot get rid of the mark and have no other option. Here, oh, I have no mark. Anyway, let's go for this high release.
Here it is.
Let's have a, let's have the look.
Shake the defender, as you said.
Beautiful fake.
And now she doesn't need to go high release. It was kind of an elevator pass, came from her guts, but Fantinato.
What a catch.
Fabuloso.
Very consistent during this game, doing amazing. We have a timeout that is being called.
And we've got a timeout. We're going to take a quick break and be right back with the end of the game action. Don't go anywhere.
He's in a great spot. He's in a perfect spot. Yes, his massive head has blocked everything. That was a huge play, but we have seen none of it. Finney, he's done it. Come on, Brad.
13-9, the Italians have taken over since Galaxy Point. It was 7-7, and since then, a 5-2 run for the Italians. That has been the big difference looking at those match stats.
I mean, now they're pretty different than at the end of the first half. First half was so tight. I mean, Galaxy Point, both teams trading and clean holes on both sides, a lot of clean holes, but however now, the second half, like, just Italy used, I think this has a lot to do with the Italian mentality that when they're feeling good, like feeling like in a good mental state, let's say.
And another one goes away. Masloviakova cannot find Hashlova, and the Italians have another short field. Can they break again? They have been dangerous. Nice catch by Battistini. Battistini leads up the line. And that's Galante. Goes back to the middle. Artoni leads out in front. Galante. Battistini now far sideline around. And that's in. Fantinato with another goal on the board. That's 2 to go with their 3 blocks, and the Italians 1 away from victory.
1 away, and what a narrow window to throw that one. Worked out when you have Fantinato as a receiver. She's been playing amazing on this game. I wouldn't doubt either, like just throw it, hesitate. I wouldn't hesitate either. And what I was saying before this early and unexpected turnover, just that when usually Italians, when they feel comfortable in a game, mentally they will be unstoppable. As soon as you put a little bit of doubt, of confusion, then they're also able to break themselves and like spoil their own game, waste their own game. But however, there's nothing more powerful than Italian in a confident Italian on the field. And we see that exactly with this team, 14-9, while it was a 8-7 game earlier.
And that pull lands down in front. The Czechs, their last gasp to extend the game. Flipper over top of the zone. Lesakova dumps back and gets it again. Now Blades over top. Medkova. Oh, and Barsazi says, no, you don't. You went over the cup twice. The third time is to be denied.
She's so pattern.
Bianco now with the disc. The Italians, if they break here, will win the game. Bernier. High stall count. Very few options now. Has to float it up, and Barsazi tries to drag the line, but the throw too far out of bounds.
Yeah, no option, then throw as far as possible. Barsazi giving everything to try to keep it in bounds, but that one was just a bit too much out. So maybe it won't be over now for this point. Czech Republic still has a chance.
Medkova sends deep and macked away by Artoni to get the block. Now Bianco, Barsazi, Galante. Italians chunk away the first half of the field, now dump back to Artoni. Bianco sends deep. That's not going to come back in though. And the Czechs will start from the sideline at about their own brick mark.
So again, disc in hand, and we feel that we're reaching the end of the game because the energy is so different. The game is a bit slower, more hugs, less give and goes, and much more mistakes.
Fenslova puts it over the top. Bad little give and go there. Chermakova. And the spin around there, that is going to be a strip and back into the hands of Metkova.
That was...
Foul accepted, not a strip.
Yeah.
And the Czechs trying to get it off that far sideline. Blade one over the top to Fenslova. And then pushed forward to Lesakova. On the doorstep, Salusova, and the Czechs extend it at least one more point. Lesakova with the goal. And the Italians will have to do it with their O-line on the field, as they will have 5 chances to do it.
Double-digit score for Czech Republic. Players trying to talk about what happened on the field. Weird conversation happening. It's good to go talk about things after the point. I mean, during a point, you're focused on the game. You're focused on what you have to do, on what is happening. There are so many informations. When then you have all of a sudden to talk calmly, slowly, think about the words you're using. This is a tough task to ask to some people, including myself. I'm not a talker like that, even though I'm commentating.
You're not a talker?
I'm super bad at it. I get pretty mad. My emotions are taking over. And it's hard to control yourself on the field. But then when the point is over, it's good to go talk with the person, explain like, oh, I'm sorry if I talk like I was angry or whatever. It's not towards you, you know.
It's hard to control yourself on the field. If you need any proof of that, you can watch the Italian Open game and check the number 12 jersey.
I was about to say, talk about emotional control with some very famous players whose name will remain unknown.
People know. Bondi, the 50-year-old wearing the number 50, still doing it. The Rimini native, who's put in years for Tequila Boom Boom. Sisana.
Gotta say, I'm happy to see Bondi play. It's the first time I see her play, and she was coaching us with Shout for the season of Cincinnati World Club.
And Sorrenti, not happy with herself. She gives it away in a very short field. Czechs are gonna get a whole bunch of momentum late in this game. And that one, another goal there, should have been over. I think it was the 31 shirt of Eva Fenslova in on that goal, but we'll have to wait for the replay to see it again. Sorrenti's throw was just not on, and here's another look. There is the turnover, and the
very
Czechs.
fast break.
It is Leshakova in
To Fenslova.
for that goal.
Very quick reaction, very good reaction from Czech Republic, who understood that a quick game is better, even though it needs energy, it needs focus, that are hard to give towards the end of a game. This is what you need if you want to have a chance. You see the surprise in the Italian O-line. They're like, what is happening? What just happened? That was thrown away. Everyone needs to come back. That is a moment you need to use for a fast break, as these two Czech players efficiently did. Fenslova and Lesakova for the break for Czech Republic in these late stages of the game. 11-14. Italy still 1 point away.
Here's the pull, Medkova, and Bondi collects and goes to Lolli. Lolli to Melega. Melega over the top, nice throw to Baroni. Speaking of nice throws, it wasn't that nice. Just too high for Sisana. She can touch the rim and juggle it, but can't hang on. Checks again. Chermakova airs it out. There is the collection. It's in the hands of Shonova, and she is less than a meter away. She goes backwards to Medkova. Medkova goes all the way around, but too far, and the Italians will get it back. Meliga goes and gets a big gainer from Bondi. Now Lolli, and the Italians take half away very, very quickly. Lolli again. Now in the attacking zone, Baroni leads. Fuentes is there, and the Italians close the game out. That is a win for Italy. 15-11, the final count on this one. Charlotte, a nice game, tight in the first half, but the Italians just showed a bit too much strength in the second portion of the game, despite one late break against.
For a second, when there was this turnover for Czech Republic, I thought that it was the moment of a comeback. I thought that this comeback was going to happen, but the error in front of the end zone just changed completely the game, and Italy really put up the gas to finish this one. Very strong second half for Italy, and beautiful to see Fuentes finish this game with the score. She's had a really good game. I mean, 6 goals. I think she scored the first one and the last one of the game, opening and ending that. But obviously a lot of Italian players did amazing on this one, Czech as well. We talked about Fantinato with 3 blocks and 2 goals as well. But Pagliarani also did amazing, always finding the good options, the open players, and reaching them with no hesitation, efficient throws. Also taking advantage of the fact that there is no wind today, so if there is a zone, throw whatever you want.
So a cracking game. The Italians take that win, and they'll try and push that win as deep as they can into this tournament. Will be a lot of tough action for them and the rest in the women's division that we are very happy to see kicking off today. Here's a look at the match stats. Charlotte, anything that jumps off the page?
I mean, the break chances are huge on the Italian side compared to the Czech ones. Czech only had 5 chances to break due to the very often clean holds of Italian offense. I mean, 8 clean holds. Czech Republic still had 4 clean holds, I think, from the first half. That was pretty clean on both sides. But in total, the turnovers are pretty almost equal, 16 against 13.
Yeah, I mean, the Czech break efficiency, not bad. They just didn't give themselves enough chances. There we are with our wonderful new ULTI.TV backdrop that we love. Force Sportswear, of course, providing us with that as well. And we are all done with the first round. We're going to keep cruising through the day here. Charlotte, what do we have up next? You might be asking at home. Well, I'll tell you what we've got. Belgium, Italy Open, Masters Open, coming up next. From there, I'll run you through the day. We've got Finland versus Switzerland back in the women's division. Staying in the women's division, from there we will see the Italians again taking on Germany, and then we're going to get some crossovers. To finish the day, Great Britain, Finland in the women's division, and the end of the day, the Great Grand Masters Open Final. So lots of action. Don't you go anywhere. Thanks for being with us on ULTI.TV. Like, subscribe, and be a patron. For the wonderful Charlotte Terrasson, I've been Stefan Rapazzo. Thanks for joining us, and we will catch you at the next one.
to keep it nice and clean, not freak out and cause a scene. I try to hold it together, keep it together, not sure who I really am, just be cute and super bland. I try to hold it together, keep it together, been playing it down, but I'm so getting tired, now won't you meet high? 'Cause I've been feeling like crazy, and I need to lose control, so baby put the record on, baby put the record on, hit it, and I've been needing like crazy, and I gotta let it go, so baby put the record on, I'm not gonna need that song, hit it. Monday came and swept away all the fun of yesterdays, but I'm gonna hold it together. This ain't forever. Need a shot and then a beat, somewhere to let out some steam. I'm not the one to say never, never say never. Been playing it down, but I'm so getting tired. Now won't you meet high? 'Cause I've been feeling like crazy, and I need to lose control. So baby put the record on, baby put the record on, hit it. And I've been needing like crazy, and I gotta let it go. So baby put the record on, I'm not gonna need that song, hit it. Come with me. I'm gonna get this party lit. Come with me. Let's do something we'll regret. Cause I've been feeling like crazy, and I need to lose control. So baby put the record on, baby put the record on, hit it. And I've been needing like crazy, and I gotta let it go. So baby put the record on, I'm not gonna need that song, hit it.
Thanks.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, Ultimate.
ULTI.TV.